Mask on, mask off, mask on, mask off, mask on, mask off, dating show.
My name is Tiffany and I am 30 years old.
My name is Laurie and I'm 35 years old.
I chose to come on the show because I am just trying to step out of my comfort zone a bit and to be a little bit vulnerable.
Well, I decided to join Mask On, Mask Off series for the experience first and foremostly. And then secondly, because I haven't had much luck in the dating world, so why not try this new avenue?
My ideal person, I love height, so someone who is tall, someone who is, I like dark skin, so dark complexion.
I don't think I'd have an ideal type. I think we as humans would have evolved past that boxing persons in. What I'd like first and foremostly is someone who I am able to communicate with on all levels. That's the first, what I call a building block of any relationship, being able to have a good conversation.
Hello.
Hi.
How are we doing today?
I am doing great, and you?
I'm good.
Okay. Do you want us to start with these questions?
Sure.
Should I go first or do
You
you want
can
to go
take
first?
the lead.
Okay. Is this your first blind date?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Is it yours?
Yes.
Okay.
How are you feeling about it?
Well, I am hopeful.
You're hopeful?
Yes.
Okay.
What made you want to do this?
To be honest, I haven't had much luck where what I said, real dating or the other form of dating is concerned. So this is something new, and you know, it never hurts to try something new.
So I wanted to do this because I am pretty much a creature for comfort. So I love my comfort zone. So I kind of welcome the idea of stepping out of my comfort zone somewhat and, you know, being vulnerable.
Creature of comfort. Does that mean you're a homebody?
It depends. I'm into the outdoors. So I love nature. I love going, you know, finding a nice little river somewhere out in the country and, you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's in terms of going out. So that's kind of me.
Do you have like a go-to spot, like a favorite place, or you always try to find somewhere new?
Well, I have a go-to spot. It's somewhere out in St. Mary.
Okay.
Pretty nice and secluded, and the water is just heavenly.
Okay. Well, St. Mary, that side of the island is always nice because you have a lot of places out there that are uncharted, so to speak. Yeah. So I like Portland.
I love Portland too,
Portland
the
is
rain for me.
Yeah, that is an issue.
It rains a lot.
Yeah, but Portland and the South Coast, in St. Elizabeth, yeah,
Okay.
I love those places. What are your pet peeves?
Chewing with the mouth open
Okay.
and people who are mean to animals. Yes. So what about your pet peeves?
The chewing with the mouth open, and persons who chew too loudly, it kind of gets to me. I'm not a fan of persons who don't know how to articulate themselves properly. I believe you should always be able to, if it's one thing you should be able to do, is to back yourself, to explain yourself. So, yeah, big fan.
Fair enough.
Yes.
So, one more question. What is your funniest dating story or experience?
Invited this girl on a date. We were supposed to go to the movies. Before the movie, she said she wanted to make a stop. So I went and I picked her up, and the stop was at the market.
Okay.
Which was, yeah, kind of off-putting for me. Another time, this was when I was way younger. Went to, I think it was Burger King. You know, when I was young, you know, the back in the days, sort of thing, yeah, fast food sort of thing. And the young lady, she was talking, and she wasn't paying attention to the straw. and the straw went into her nose. So that was so yeah, that was kind of, and then it was weird because she didn't change the straw. Yeah, so yeah,
That's a good one.
yeah.
That's a good one. I'll give you that. So you can go ahead now with your questions.
What are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about the environment. That's one. I consider myself an environmentalist, and I work in the sector as well.
Okay.
So I am a proud tree hugger, and I'll be that person who I'm driving behind you and I see you throw a piece of garbage outside. I'm gonna be honking at you until you pick it up and all that bit.
Okay.
I love animals, and it is a dream of mine to actually own like an animal sanctuary somewhere in Jamaica for all those little stray dogs that pass on the road on a daily basis. That just breaks my heart. I'm also passionate about the things of God. I love the Lord. I love the things of the Lord. So I'm a church girl.
Okay.
And
Devoted?
I try to be.
Okay.
Being honest, I try to be.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's as far as passions go. In terms of life goals, I have always had a dream of being a veterinarian. As I said, I love animals. And I think, sometimes you feel like maybe you're too old to pursue that, but since lately I'm kind of, thinking that I really need to go and do that. So do that veterinary degree. So I also wish to have, as I said, the outdoors. So I am the farming type, a bit of a bougie type of farmer, because I honestly don't subscribe to the you have to be down there with your hands dirty, coming from the bush with a machete over your shoulder. So I like where technology and innovation meets agriculture. So I would love to do something like that.
Coming from the point of your love for animals, do you have pets?
Too much.
Too much. Okay.
Too much.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I admire that environmentalist bit because I believe all of us have a part to play to preserve this world that we're living in.
That's true. Okay. So what are you most proud of?
Initially, growing up, I wanted to be an aviator. I started that journey and then I deviated from it a bit. I went into hospitality and more so into inventory management, where it is concerned. So I pride myself on being a fast learner. I try to grasp things as quickly as possible, but mostly I still want to be an aviator. That's still a dream of mine. Just like you wanted to be a veterinarian. Yeah, so that's still a dream of mine.
And that's good.
Yeah.
Dreams are there for us to pursue, regardless of how far we are and how far we've gone off track. So
that's I mean,
really
circumstances and things might change, but the dream never changes.
That's true. All right, so is there anything that you're not proud of?
No, I would not say that, because every step we take along the way help to mold us or prepare us for something else. So I believe that if you are doing what you believe is right and you have a desired outcome, then there's nothing that one should be displeased or not proud about.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
How do you feel about the crime situation that we presently have in our precious little country?
Well, like everybody else, at least I hope everybody else, it is something that it really bothers me because, I love Jamaica. While if opportunities arise and I see myself living somewhere else, I would always love to come back home. Okay. And I think, that's kind of the crime, this monster that's out there, it's kind of ruining the island. It's ruining what the country, I think, represents, and everything that those who would have gone on ahead of us would have fought for and, wanted it to be. Because, idle hands tend to find things that are not so good to do. So, get some programs in place for our young people, for them to actually be active, for them to actually, develop some skills, develop some dreams, and to find that they can actually, put their hands to something else than just, you being their idol and then, somebody come and pull you into this thing that is just a downward spiral. So I really think it's a everybody approach. We can't just keep looking to our leaders to fix it.
So we need all hands on deck.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
What do you look for in a partner?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't have things per se or preset things per se that I'd look for, because I found out that in this day and age we can't really box people in. People have grown and have changed, and we are more diverse now. Persons are more open to different things. So one of my main things though is to basically be able to have a conversation, because it all starts from there. Yeah, so that's one of the main things. Being able to hold a conversation, being able to bounce ideas off each other, that's the main thing. I believe for everything else you can grow from there, because a relationship should be about growth. So you have a building block, as I'd like to call it, and then you put other blocks on top until you have a structure.
A very politically correct answer. All right, so let's see what's inside. What did you get? If I can get this open.
Okay, I'm going to open mine now to see what's inside as well. See what you got me.
Okay.
What you picked out for me.
I hope you like it.
All right, looking good so far.
All right. So you know what I just realized? We've been having an entire conversation and I didn't introduce myself and I didn't even get your name.
Yes, it's like we just dive right in without.
So I'm Tiffany, and that's Tiffany with a PH.
Tiffany with a PH?
Yes, so normally Tiffany is Tiff, so my Tiffany is actually Tiph.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Tiffany, I am Laurie.
Laurie?
Yes, as in Laurie.
Okay, that's unique and different.
Yeah, I've gotten that throughout the course of my life. And then persons call me all sorts of things, Laurie, but I've gotten used to it now, so It doesn't bother me anymore.
Well, so far I'm looking and okay, so I'm seeing Doritos and that's good. I like Doritos. You got water. This is so awesome. This is good. I pride myself to be a water connoisseur,
Okay.
So I can tell you what brand without there even being a label on it.
Okay.
And there's Oreo. Yes. So far you've passed. I hope you can say the same for me.
Well, yes, I definitely like donuts and banana chips, one of my faves, and water as well, which is always good. So that's a plus.
Yay!
Yeah, so ticking all the boxes.
Yes, right across the board. Okay. All right, so we're doing food now. So can you cook?
Definitely.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I have a little handicap where that is concerned, because I only eat chicken and fish. So my specialty though is chicken cordon bleu.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, have to have a little rabbit that I can pull out the hat. So that's the rabbit.
Hey, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah. So are you a good cook?
Of course. Well, not to toot my own horn and stuff, but I think I am. I am. I don't know if I'll go as fancy as you.
Okay.
But yeah, I love food and I don't like basic food, So for example, today's Sunday, the basic rice and peas and chicken, that's kind of not me. I like to be creative. I like trying new stuff. I like, experimenting. So, yeah. So have you ever been in a relationship with someone who can't cook?
No. I haven't had that many relationships, but no. Okay, everybody that I've interacted with at some point or another would have been able to at least prepare a simple meal.
All right, so is it like a deal breaker if you're with someone and they can't cook?
Not necessarily, because as long as they're open to learning.
What if they don't want to learn?
What if they don't want to learn? Well, then that could be a deal breaker. If they're
no, but you sound like you're an awesome cook. So, like, if I can't cook, then hey.
No, but what if something happens to me and I'm not able to cook? Or say, for argument's sake, we're living together and I can't make it home one evening or a couple of evenings to cook. What is going to be the end game there?
Can always microwave something because you'll cook it and store it in the fridge.
No, I don't really subscribe to that whole microwaving thing.
Okay.
Yeah, not really a big fan. Like when things are done in the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you cook often, right?
Not when I have the time. Okay. My job takes up most of my time, ever so much, especially now. But when I have the time,
okay.
Different.
I cook, but I like having someone to cook for. So, like, I cook for my siblings, but if like for myself, no, I have to really like feel a buzz to do it. But if I have someone to cook for, I will.
Okay, so you're saying you're definitely like you'd have to feel a vibe, like you'd have to wake up and feel like a cooking vibe.
For myself.
For yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, but if you have somebody who is depending on it, then you just get up and do it.
Yes, I will.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, so if you could be, or if you were a food, fruit, whatever it is, what food or fruit would you be?
Maybe a chicken pasta.
Why?
Because that's a lot of persons' go-to meal. And I'd like to think that I'm like, especially at work, I'm a lot of persons go-to person.
Okay.
So yeah, basically have something in common. So basically have something in common with chicken pasta.
Okay,
yeah.
Fair enough. So I would definitely be a chocolate chip cookie.
A chocolate chip cookie?
Yes. So I would be hard on the outside, but once you get past the hardness, it's just nothing but niceness, you know?
You have built a wall over these years?
I wouldn't really say a wall. Hardness in terms of, I think I am very resilient. Yeah, and you know, life and life experiences, it has really made you not hard as in, you know, but hardy, you know, so you can withstand a lot. So you're not easily broken.
It has equipped you to tackle certain things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that's
as you said earlier on, you know, like everything that happens in life kind of just, you know, it plays a part in shaping who you are. And if you can find the better in it and use that better, then you're good to go.
Okay. Funny. So you're ready to get your Picasso or Da Vinci on?
I'll try.
Don't
hold it against me. I'm trying. I'm way out of my element.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know, as long as you're trying, I mean, that works. This reminds me, not even high school. I didn't do art in that. No.
The last time I did any form of art and craft was like primary school.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Do this.
So we didn't do the 3 truths and a lie. So want to do that now?
Sure.
Okay. I have over 5 siblings. I am afraid of heights. I love animals. So that's 3. And I speak fluent French.
Is it the heights?
No, that's actually true.
Okay.
I'm terrified of heights.
You're terrified of heights?
Yes.
So, is the French?
Yes.
Okay.
Naturally. It's your time.
So I've lived outside of Jamaica. Yeah. I am an introvert. I went to the best high school in Jamaica. Yeah. I think I did. Yeah, I went to the best high school in Jamaica. I do know how to fly an airplane.
All right. So I'm going to think in the last one is true because you mentioned that you had started and we didn't go to the same high school, so that's a lie.
Which high school is that? But you know that best high school thing can be relative because everybody thinks that their high school is the best.
Exactly. I was just kidding with that though.
Okay.
I kind of don't think you're an introvert.
I don't think well, that would be the one. I don't consider myself an introvert either.
Or maybe you're a functional one.
No, I don't think so.
So that's a lie?
Yes.
Yay.
I lived outside of Jamaica for a year and 5 months. I went to university in Amsterdam, Holland.
Oh,
Yeah,
how was that?
How was it?
Yeah.
It was very good, actually. Learning new things, new cultures, and all that.
Yeah.
So it was very good.
All right. So what does trust mean to you in a relationship?
Trust is fundamental because you cannot have anything without trust. Like you'd have maybe pillars that relationships are built on, then trust will be one of those pillars.
All right. So I'm going to plan B.
You're going to plan B? Okay.
All right. So for me, trust is important.
It's paramount.
Yes, it is. Because
Okay.
if I can't trust you, then I really don't see. And this is right across the board. So it's in relationship, friendships, whatever it is. If I can't trust you, then,
So once there's a ship,
yeah.
trust is vital.
Can I tell you?
Okay. Are there any other things that are essential?
Loyalty is, and communication, definitely. Because if I don't know, if you don't communicate, then I can't if there is something that needs to be fixed, I can't fix it if I don't know. So you gotta be able to talk.
Okay, drum roll. So we have been at this Picasso thing for a minute. I guess you want to show me what you have done this far?
All right. Don't laugh,
No, I won't. Because
it's going to be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. So I wanted to drop it. Okay.
But
These are
actually
supposed
like
to be
that.
clouds and
Okay.
stuff in the skyline and all that bit.
Okay. Actually like it. All right. This is the essence of what I'm doing here will be lost in translation. I was trying to do a little flower thing, but here goes.
Aww.
Yeah, but yeah. Okay, let me just pause this. Actually, got you a GIF. This is a GIF, yes.
That's awesome.
Let me just for you. To Tiffany.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope you like it.
I hope so too. But hey, it's a thought. Oh, these are cute. This is cute. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The moment of truth.
Oh, drum roll.
Who's gonna go first?
I think we can go together. So on 3.
Alright.
1, 2. Oh, 3.
3. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So having seen me without my mask, would you date me?
Sure.
Okay.
Would you date me?
I would.
Okay. Because I definitely love to continue these conversations.
Same here. Same
Okay.
here. So why are you single?
I really haven't had the time to really delve properly into dating.
Okay.
But since last year, I've been really thinking about it because, last year has shown us that a lot can change in a really short space of time. So And I want to collect a lot of memories, and those memories wouldn't be anything without having somebody significant to share them with. So, yeah.
Good answer.
Do you have any expectations before coming here?
Honestly, no, because
Okay.
I believe that with expectation comes
Disappointment.
disappointment. So
Okay.
I was just, see what happens. So
Okay. If it flows, it flows. If it
yeah,
goes
if
left, it
not,
goes left.
then I tried and I stepped out of my comfort zone. And
Okay.
I did something that I wouldn't
Normally have
normally
done.
do. So either way, it would have been a win-win.
Okay. So this is something that you probably can cross off your bucket list.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it definitely is. I must say that you guys did a good job with the pick. You listened and you delivered in terms of, the conversation. The conversation was good, which is definitely a plus. And I must say I am pleased, and I would love to see, what happens after leaving here today.
I think it went well. I mean, I was a bit nervous, but who doesn't get nervous? But I think as it progressed, it got better. I think we have a few things in common that I could see from the date, so it was kind of easy to have a conversation. So yeah, in all, I think it went well.
What stood out to me was definitely the conversation. I think it's rare, actually finding someone that you can actually have effortless conversation with. And I really love that it flowed and it wasn't like, rehearsed or anything. So that was good.
She sounds like she's someone who's very passionate about the environment. And in this day and age, you don't find a lot of persons who really care about the environment and about animals. I can recall ever having a conversation with somebody who was like passionate about that sort of stuff.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely put him at about an 8. In terms of the physical, yes, that was there. The conversation was awesome, and you guys delivered and you gave me, my dark chocolate.
Mask on, mask off, mask on, mask off, mask